It's your girl Nina. I'm here with my guy Pop, and this is the Models of the Week. We are here with Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio, and Pop Radio.
Models of the Week to Kimo Sabi. You know what I'm saying? That's Pop's joint, and yeah, it's about to be crazy up here. So here we go, y'all. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Alright, we got Crazy Lils coming through right now, super sexy. Chi-Town's on, y'all know what it is. One of my models of the week. Let's go, Lils. Let's go. Go, girl. Alright, we got Genesis coming through here right now. Genesis showing us a little something. Alright, Nina next coming through. Go on in. Go. Look, Nina, you know. Come on now, girl. Come on. Alright, my girl Queen Fate coming through. Go on here, homie. Show 'em what you got. There you go. Yeah. There y'all go. Let's crack it up here. And last but not least, my girl Mariah Lease. Let's go, girl. Ooh, she pretty, ponytail, all that good stuff like me. And I put my ponytail. Go Mariah, go girl. Yep. That's how we doing it right now, y'all. Live on iHeart Pop Intellectual Caliente Radio. Let's go. So what's up, y'all? What's going on, Chicago? It's your girl at View Baby Cake on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Pretty much any of my websites is View Baby Cake. I'm here with my models of the week right now on Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, Caliente Radio, and iHeart Radio. Let's go. I want to start with all the ladies are beautiful. First of all, let's give ourselves a round of applause. You know, all of us looking pretty. We came out with a couple like did our makeup, our hair, looking thick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't even see all this thickness at the table right now. So, but I'm gonna start with my girl Nina. It's crazy because Pop's son, one of his lines is hard body, and Nina is actually a fitness model. And any lady in the entertainment industry, you know how important fitness is. We were trying to keep that thing tight because, you know, fellas, y'all be tripping. You know, y'all don't like it if it get too loose. So, you know, y'all like a little jiggle, you know, just a little jiggle, not too much. So we got Nina here. She finna tell us how to keep it tight and how to keep it right. So we're going to start with my beautiful model, Nina, tonight. Let's go, Nina.
Thank you for having me. As far as the fitness game goes, I got into it about 5 years ago, and I was on and off with it, and I feel like that's what a lot of people deal with is two things, like inconsistency and just time management. That's a lot of the complaints that I get when I kind of engage with people and I kind of see where their goals are at, because I feel like a lot of people have those goals where they want to look like this or be healthy or, you know, get this type of body, and everybody has the potential to achieve it. It's just having that drive and that dedication, but it's also having that circle of people that keep you motivated. So with the fitness studio that I work with, I run boot camps, I do personal training, but my boot camps are high intensity, they're crazy.
You be drilling.
Yeah. And I also like to keep that environment for people because I know how like discouraged people get by going to like a big gym by themselves.
Right,
so
absolutely.
Our gym is like a smaller kind of a personal training location, but we're very welcoming. We like to keep that positive atmosphere. We like to keep people motivated. We like to keep people engaged, and we like to keep like people all on the same page because that's very, very important. If your mind isn't in it, you know, you don't stick to it.
Right, absolutely.
And to me, fitness is an overall whole, mind, body, spirit. Like it all has to be in one, and a lot of people sometimes mentally they're not there. Okay. So we try to keep people accountable for their.
Absolutely.
So
good. And what motivated you? You know, because there's a lot of different models. I know for myself, I kind of started out as a video model. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. I kind of started out there in my adult life, in my childhood life. I was doing magazine campaigns and that kind of thing. But in my adult life, I started out being a video model. So what made you decide fitness? With all the different types of models and genres it is right now in the entertainment industry.
It was a couple different things. Initially, it was honestly one of my college elective classes where I felt like I could have just jumped in it real quick. And then I realized that I actually liked it. It wasn't until I started to do extra work. I was on Empire before, and then I had seen myself on camera, and I was like, I need to get it together. Something needs to happen. I fully believe in supporting like the natural way, and I'm not knocking anybody who does the surgery aspect about it, but anything is achievable. Anything is achievable with hard work and dedication.
I didn't get these from my mama. I got the back from my mama, but yeah.
You look good. You look good though. And it just inspired me to kind of create. I started to go to the gym by myself, and I realized how lost I was. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And then Instagram started to become a big thing, so it was easier to like kind of like Instagram something or
Right,
video.
right. And get feedback too.
Exactly, but a lot of where people go wrong is they look at an Instagram video and it's lack of education. So they want to do the booty kicks and all that, but it's like, do you really know what you're utilizing, what you're activating?
And every workout is not for everybody.
Exactly. And I just really, really wanted to create like an atmosphere where it was all about education, positivity, and just kind of like I'm building my own brand based off of that message, just positivity. Because I feel like, especially women, I'm sorry, we're really hard on each other.
We are. We're our own biggest critics too.
Exactly.
You know, we critique each other and ourselves.
And I just feel like it's crazy how like you can walk into a group of women and every woman's a threat for what? You know, you're beautiful, you're a queen. You know, we all empower each other.
You killing. See, I know what your threat is. It's them hips. Well, okay.
Hey, leg day is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. You know, me and Tacos had a good relationship for a while. You know, we had to break up recently, but you know,
me and Tacos, we in it right now.
I had fitness goals.
I'm right there with you.
And
yep, absolutely.
No, but it's hard. And you know, a lot of women, especially women, are so strong. We deal with so much. We fight through so much anxiety, depression, like multitasking, a lot of stress. You know, like, and I like to bring the reality that we talk about the real stuff. Like, I've been depressed before. I've had anxiety before, you know, and I feel like those are a lot of the things people are scared.
Exercise are key.
Exactly.
It's key.
I feel like those are a lot of the things that people are scared to talk about or they allow to hold them back. And I'm all about growth and prosperity and empowering everybody else to, you know, just go for their goals.
Absolutely. And that's why you're here on her Intellectual Pop and Caliente Radio with us, because you're that person. So
Thank you.
Thank you, Nina. And that's a beautiful storyline. Just to kind of retouch on what Nina was just saying, exercise is key. So if you're going through something, you'll be amazed if you just do some yoga and meditate, how that can just elevate your mind and just put you in a clear head. And you know, also, you know, your health, mental health is, you know, related to your physical health, believe it or not. So that's very, very important. So shout out to Nina for, you know, taking us away from all our stress, getting our bodies right, and she looking cute with us tonight. So let's
be on the lookout for my fitness brand soon.
Absolutely,
too. So.
Absolutely. Let's go, girl. Promote that brand.
Thank
And Nina, last but not least, where can we find you?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at Nina Z, so NINAA.ZEE. Snapchat, same thing, NINAA.ZEE, and then Nina Z is on Facebook. I don't really mess with Twitter too much. I feel like I can't keep up with that many social media facets, so I focus on mainly Instagram. So
absolutely. Well, I'm definitely gonna come and check you out, and I'm gonna eat my taco before I come.
Hey, come through, get the work.
Earl, is this on, Earl?
Absolutely. But okay, so let's go down.
I'm sorry, baby. Real quick before you move on, Nina, your boy Pop booked you.
Yes.
She's on. I don't only, and I want to make everybody aware of this, that Pop does not only do artist spotlights just because you rap or you sing. I do artist spotlights and special guests for people who are actually doing something special or doing something very creative. And that's why Nina's here. She's not only here for being a model of the week. Nina does a lot with fitness, and I thought it would only be very educational since we are a show here at Intellectual Radio all about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture, for us to give us a fitness tip or two, and how she has kept it so nutritious and healthy in the game to keep it so fructitious, to get a pop radio, Intellectual Radio, or some of my own comrades like Hypno Carlito and Gang and them to even look at the sister to even want to work with. So, baby, you've been keeping it healthy. I'm all about saucing it up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not finna move on to the next model yet until you tell me, how does Prince of Pain, how does Four, and all these other interesting people, why do we follow you, you know? Why do we follow you? What is it that you're doing for the regular entertainer from Insta? You're doing the right marketing. You're doing the right branding. Please, in a very educational, fitness, sexy way, tell my beautiful, wonderful followers of Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio, the fitness tip of the day.
The fitness tip of the day, to be honest, has nothing to do with physical health. It has to do with mental health.
Talk about it.
honestly, it's just getting yourself mentally to that point where, you know, you can feel like you can conquer anything. And as we were discussing earlier, we are our own worst critics and we hold ourselves back from a lot. You'd be amazed. I never thought in 10 million years that I would be on a squat rack squatting 250 pounds. And, you know, it's a mental game. Even physical exercise, it's crazy how much of a mental
I've
game
seen
it
some
is.
of the workouts that you do that I have some lazy dudes or had some lazy dudes on the squad that wouldn't do a fourth of what you were doing. So continue.
Send them my way. ISO Fitness in Schaumburg, and I'll put them through some work. Anybody who wants to come check it out, you're more than welcome. I mean, so. But it's a mental game. And then as far as my social media goes, like I said, I just want to promote that positive lifestyle instead of that body shaming or I want to destroy the fact that women think that they have to look a certain way in order to feel beautiful. You don't need a big butt. You don't need a slim waist. You just need to know that you are beautiful. And just promoting that, bringing inner beauty out in everybody. And it's not just women, it's men too. Like, you know, men lack that confidence because I feel like everybody's constantly comparing themselves to the next person.
Nina, you're not twerking. You're not bending over and showing us a butt cheek or you know, I'm a guy, you know, and I'm in hip hop, and I look at the world star, and I look at the college kid, and I look at everything that's pretty much trending because I have a business where I have to protect what goes on and what's spread right nowadays. And your content is fresh. It is
Thank you.
got a nice growing, and especially the attention of some of us who really are a voice. You know, we like you and we love what you do.
I appreciate that.
So it's inspiring, honey.
Thank you.
To have a Saturday Latina woman to go on Instagram and social media and share something positive. So I really wanted to take the time out
Thank you.
for empowering not just women but our Latinas, baby. You know.
Thank you.
Again, give us your social media.
You can follow me on Instagram at Nina Z, so it's NINAA.ZEE. Same thing for Snapchat, NINAA.ZEE, and then it's just Nina Z on Facebook.
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna take my chair back. But before I take my chair, I'm gonna need everybody to watch my sister give me this model walk. And look, ladies, I'm out here looking for models of the week every week. And this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you guys to come up here and demonstrate a model walk. And I want you guys to give my girl a big round of applause on her way out the entrance door. But she got to get in there. Give me some Kimo Sabi hard body real quick, Earl. Everybody, go make sure you follow one of my hosts from my team, Pop Angels and Pop Gang. You Baby Cakes, you hear me? If you guys want to be a model of the week, a brand ambassador, email popradio@gmail.com or contact one of my beautiful ladies in the building. It's your boy, Prince of Pain. So this is what I expect every week, y'all. I expect y'all girls to come up here.
Y'all know I be talking to radio every week. Alright, y'all, that's all y'all gonna get from me. For real, so I gotta go.
That's you, Baby Cakes, man. Make sure you follow my beautiful sister right here. And make sure you follow the producer on this joint that probably does not get enough credit. Work with G Herbo and a lot of other Chicago people. Snack back on the track, man. Salute to Earl Winfrey, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio, and everybody that hold me down. Make sure you follow all these ladies, lovely ladies in the building. Nina, thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having
And
me.
sharing some of the, the positive stuff. And, letting everybody know that you ain't got to be the next best rapper to, spread a positive message and be a dope person, or be, associated with dope people,
I mean, honestly, and another thing you were saying too is you're like, I'm not out here twerking, and that's very important to me because I do have a son. So like, I'm very
Conscious?
self-aware. That's the word I was looking for.
Of how you present yourself.
Exactly, because I know that he's growing up in an age where social media is very prevalent. And that's the last thing that I would want is for my son to go out here and
I didn't even know you
and
had a
for
son. Wow.
be able to flick social media and then see his mom in a
I
tanga.
get it. I get
You know,
it.
like
Well,
like,
mommy, that's not what you're doing, and that's you know what? I'm not the only one, Nina. I'm sure you have not only artists, but like people, like regular people who own business that follow you just for the reason that you're giving us like a clean look, clean profile, good fitness tips, that good mama figure.
I also want to bring that good energy. Like I said, have you ever walked into a room and you just felt the negative energy just kind of hit you in the face? And,
Oh,
and
this
it's
is
just
pop.
like, and it's just some, you know what I mean? Like
This is
it's
pop.
just that somebody's off, but it's so important to me because I feel like people don't realize that they absorb those energies from other people.
I know how to eat stuff. I eat people, so I no. I mean, I've been through a lot, so I know how to eat and digest bad energy.
Right.
And keep it moving. That's
Right.
all
No,
I'm really
absolutely.
basically saying.
But it's just like I've seen it alter some people, and I've seen some other people be affected by other people, and it's just like, why?
Dude, you go work out, you do 20,000 reps, and you eat it up.
You
so
know
I
what? You
get
go,
it.
you slam some stuff around in the gym. You push some weight, and then you leave it there, and then you move on with your day. But it's a good stress reliever.
I didn't do all my time like that. Like when I was away, I rode a lot, but I went through my phases where I tried to power lift and mess with the weights, and it was pretty much just me blowing steam, and so I know about the pain and me having to feel that pain just to feel better and normal at times.
But that's the thing. I feel like people neglect that fact. Like you have to feel those negative feelings in order for you to surpass them and come into the positive feelings. That's called growth.
Yes.
And I promote, like, I'm very, very adamant about personal growth. I read a lot. I make sure I journal a lot. Eventually, my goal is to be a motivational speaker. So I want to be up there on the stage, and I want to help empower young women and men, to embrace that personal growth and how to get there from point A to point B. Because I feel like a lot of people tend to do what I used to do and just kind of like shut themselves off from the world and have this hardened shell around them and, lack of trust with people and lack of respect for other people because, we're just all inside of ourselves. And
You know what you kind of sound like you're talking about me though for a minute, because I've been guilty to, shut down from people, everything you just said, but I don't do it negatively. It's just so much negative
It's
that I
to
deal with
protect yourself.
sometimes. Exactly, and I
Yeah.
shield myself and segregate myself from everybody. But with the right tutelage and mentorship to still be productively trying to accomplish some of the goals that you sell other people out to do with the positiveness. You're dope, Nina.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming.
I appreciate you having me.
No doubt. I want everybody who is a fan of the underdog, the fan of the hard worker, the fan of the positive face no matter what we going through, to follow my sister right here. It's NINANA.L.
NINAA.ZEE.
I'm sorry. But make sure you follow my sister Nina. She's very, very humble, and if she's what you're looking for a project or a business, you can approach her. Follow her, and like I said, she's dope. Ladies, she's dope-er if you need that butt trained the right way, or you need them get them,
hips and the legs, the squats
if you
and
need
the-
some physical training, holler at her. Simple as that. Get the booty right, get the thighs right, and all that good
I'm
stuff.
always available on my Instagram. Slide in the DM.
Right. Thank you for being one of my models and special guest of the week.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. And I'm gonna keep it moving and Latina-ish and flavor-ish and all that good stuff. You've been doing enough work tonight. Give me the phone and put it somewhere when I get to Genesis. Come on. All right. Okay, you can put it back on. So, let's continue. Let's go on to models of the week. Genesis, how are you feeling today, honey?
I am feeling pretty
You know what? I want to
Good.
switch it up. Okay, say that again. I feel it. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Okay, so is Earl Winfrey knows here at Intellectual Radio. He's probably one of the only stations here in Chicago that does not only Models of the Week and the special hip hop stuff, but he's been probably one of the only ones to open a door for Latinos and bilingual, radio. So I've done a couple of in this season, I'm Genesis, who will be one of my Spanish representatives. So si quieren jugar música, dile lo que está pasando, dile. Que te busquen a dónde y para.
Por favor,
Yes.
me busquen en Facebook, soy Genesis Bello, y en Instagram soy NA_JA.24, y en Snapchat soy NanDC244, I believe.
Y dile a la gente de dónde eres.
Soy de Puerto Rico, nací en Puerto Rico, en Atorrey. Toda mi familia está allá, puertorriqueños,
So de huepa, ya tú sabes, arroz con gandules y pasteles. So, viniste hoy y no eres una de las modelos de la semana, pero eres una de las artistas y mi co-host de temporada. Me conecté con Mariah, me conecté con Genesis y le quiero lo quiero tocar con música para. Yo soy latino, soy boricua 100%. Y yo tengo una responsabilidad que tengo que, como estoy en la posición que estoy, que tengo que bregar para mi gente y todos mis latinos. So, si tienen un reggaetón, tienen una salsa, tienen un merengue, por favor, con la muchacha, mándenle un email, mándenle un DM en getwithpopradio@gmail.com. Y vamos a seguir con el movimiento aquí. Quiero tocarle la música, quiero apoyarlo, quiero que todos los latinos de Chicago sigan para adelante. So, along with that being said, Genesis in English and in Spanish.
Yes.
Tell my people exactly where you from in Chicago, what you bring to Pop Radio Worldwide, and how you feel to be a part of this whole Spanish movement that really hasn't even been pushed in a minute like that.
Is that English and Spanish?
Both. I
Mix it
want
up?
both.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll start with English.
You can do it in English and then in Spanish.
Alright.
You have enough time.
Okay. Well, I am born and raised in Puerto Rico. I am from the suburbs, Arlington Heights. What else should I say? I am 21.
Okay.
I am a mother of 2, even though I don't look like it, but I am. I don't know what else to say.
How long you been modeling?
I've been modeling for, I think it's about to be 8 months, almost a year.
Okay.
I've been doing it for fun, but I've been working with not a lot of people, but
Some
certain
major people, right.
yeah. So,
Your Spanish is very fluent.
gracias.
De nada. And that's what I'm about, y'all. Just like everybody rep for their people, I'm finna rep for my people, And if we don't have the platform here, and I have Mr. Earl Winfrey here providing it for me, it's Latino Caliente Radio here about this joint. Tell my people real quick where you gonna be and they can follow you, because they're gonna see a lot of you.
Like follow me, like stuff to follow me.
Where can they follow you on social media?
Instagram, you can follow me at NA_JA.24. Snapchat is NanDeezy. It's NanDeezy244. And on Facebook, it's just Genesis Bello.
So all the people that's following Pop, right? And I got people following Pop and listening to Pop. Why should they like you? Why should they be following you? What you gonna bring to the table? That's what I want to know.
I'm always posting, so I be posting my modeling pics, so follow me. If you want to see some of those, I go live here and there. I'm really goofy, so that's that. That's pretty much it.
She might be my class clown, so we'll check that. Next, you hear me? On the agenda, I brought another Latina that's from the area, very young, very beautiful. Will you please tell them exactly who you are, Mariah, and what you bring to the table of Pop Radio Worldwide?
Well, I don't know, I need help.
There you go, baby.
Okay, well, what I bring to Pop Radio is a whole different personality. You will never find another Mariah Lise. You will never find another person like me. I bring a lot of honesty, a lot of caring. What was the other thing that you said?
I still want you. What else you bring? You bring the Latina stuff. You speak.
Yeah.
Tú hablas español.
Yo hablo
Give it to them.
español,
Let them hear that. They love. Look at all the girls, all the guys will just be like, "Ooh, that stuff sounds so sad." You know. So give me the sexy stuff real quick. Tell them. Give me a drop and tell them. You know, háblale en español. Dile que tú estás aquí.
I mean, ¿cómo tú estás ustedes? Yo estoy Mariah Lise. Yo vengo aquí, papá
Te trajo.
me trajo. Me pongo nerviosa a veces, pero...
Mira, tengo un par de latinas esta temporada. Quiero que todo el mundo tenga una feliz Navidad. Pero que sepa que aquí en la área del Midwest, ahora sí vamos a hacer movimiento con las latinas que tenemos aquí. Tienen un reggaetón, tienen un merengue. Mándaselo a las muchachas. Quieren ser una modelo de la semana. Son de Perú, son de México, son de Argentina, son de Colombia, son de Puerto Rico, de donde sean. Contact my girls. Mándenle 2 retratos y aquí la tenemos como de modelo de la semana. Tell all of them where they can go find you at.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Mariah Lise. That is spelled Mariah, like Mariah Carey, Lys. And on Snapchat, you can find me at LYSEELOVEE. I'm really good at answering off of Instagram and Snapchat, so that's what I'm gonna push. Facebook, Miss Mariah Lise, the same as Instagram, Mariah Lys. Wilmarie, WILMARIE. And yeah, you just send me your pictures.
For any and all booking of any of the ladies who work with me, ChicagoLeaderLines@gmail.com. All my girls are working. They have a great profile personality. Let's get it. Look for a new season. Look for 219. Look for great topics. Look for great, beautiful models. Look for great, not only English stuff, Spanish stuff, and the bilingual stuff, but I had some of my beautiful sisters here last week. I got Faye, I got crazy little, Liliana in the building. And I don't want to mix your social media with your personal stuff. But I had my sister Faith and I had Liliana in the building last week. I didn't personally get to ask you any questions or anything last week because I had the girls running it. But I thought you guys were both dope. I wanted you guys to come back. I appreciate you guys for coming back. I want you guys to be able to let other models know that there is a platform out here. You ain't got to have 104,000 followers to get some radio promo and get somebody to show you some love. How does it feel to be interviewed at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, Our Radio, ladies?
It feels good. It motivates me a little more. When you first had us come out, it made me feel like, okay, like you said, you don't have to have a whole bunch of followers. You don't have to be big to get on the radio. So I appreciate it, the opportunity. Get me out there a little bit.
Liliana?
Well, the same thing that she said, that you don't have to have so many followers and people, like, at least someone's noticing you, because a lot of people don't get noticed a lot nowadays. So, yeah.
Everybody who's tuned in with me, right hand of God, it's expensive to run radio, I have bills, I have to pay rent, I have to pay regulations, I have to pay editing fees, I have to pay website fees. There's not a lot of people that wake up and say, I want to do better for the city of Chicago. I want to do better for a Latin movement. I want to do more for my sisters, There's not a lot of people that can put everything else on the side to concentrate. This radio show of mine, I can't get it done just because I show up here at 9 and run it to 11. It takes me a week to run this show for the booking, confirmations, special guests, bills, so I appreciate that when people come in here and they're not, they're actually like very, they don't take advantage of this and they actually appreciate the blessing and the gift that they have. This is a platform that is reached by like 3 million people. We might not get 3 million views because everybody ain't watching, but Intellectual Radio is a very, very big family, I'm flattered and I'm very glad and I feel empowered just to be able to have this seat here for so long with my own agenda, my own message, and to give you guys the message to come out here looking so beautiful, to let the next lady know, hey, look, you could do it too. All my queens here in the building tonight, y'all are beautiful, number one. You guys are all an asset to anybody's video, anybody's brand, anybody's company, and there's no stopping you guys, and that's why I do it. So you guys can put the message out there. You know, I'm dope too. You know, so what, I don't rap. So what, I don't do whatever it is the next dope person do. You have your own sauce. You guys, I told Earl well, maybe not Earl, but a lot of my radio hosts, and Earl knows my formula here at the radio station. He don't let nobody copy it. It's copyrighted. It's pretty much in patent. I do awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. I saw sit up with special guest artist spotlights, my beautiful models of the week. You know, the girls bring the boys to the yard. Sex sales. I think you beautiful ladies that nobody's given an opportunity other than just to be in a music video or look at you, it's just some piece of beautiful Victoria's Secrets, are more than what is given credit for. Mm-hmm. So here at Pop Radio, it's always going to be Models of the Week. Again, thank every single you guys for being part of my family, coming through here and blessing. I want to start from the very end over there, Faith. Please tell them, Queen, where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram at Queen Faye with 3 Y's and an underscore. You can add me on Facebook at Faith Antoinette, and on Snapchat, Miss Light Bright.
Miss Light Bright. Liliana, Lile?
You can follow me on Instagram at CrazyLils with underscore, and then on Snapchat, Lily.girl, and on Facebook, Lillian Perrin.
Genesis. Tell them where they can follow you at again.
You can follow me at Instagram, N8_J8.24, and on Facebook, Genesis Bello, and also on Snapchat, which is NanDZ24.
Maria Elise.
On Facebook, you can find me at Mariah Madi, Instagram Mariah Elise, and Snapchat LYSEELOVE.
For all fitness tips, Nina, where can they go follow you? Where they can find?
Alright, on Instagram they can follow me at NINAA.ZEE, Nina Z. Same thing for Snapchat, NINAA.ZEE, and then it's just Nina Z on Facebook.
God bless all you beautiful ladies, number one. Thank you guys for being a part of Models of the Week and a part of my radio show, and for giving such great vibes. And like I said, I love the empowerment at my show, and I like to be able to make people aware of some of the dreams that they thought were not possible. You know, I want to send a big shout out to the person who does not let me stress all day, because I know she's here. Jay's Photography is in the building. When I know she's in the building, I have so much less to do, because visually she holds me down and grabs all my content. So I love you, Jay's Photography. Make sure you guys go follow the page. Make sure you go follow Official Prince of Pain, which is my little personal page. Salute to 773 Exclusives, the Turkey Drive, everybody doing a toy drive. Again, first Saturday of January. Stay connected to all my social media. I'll be coming out there and doing a grocery store giveaway with my boy Shaw at the Empowerment Center, right up under the flag, the Puerto Rican flag, at 2 p.m. at the Empowerment Center. It's all about intellectual radio. It's all about the people who give you a platform. You know, always, we'll never try to outshine the master. You know, always learn from the master, man. Because you wouldn't be nothing without the master. Ro Winfrey taught me everything I know about radio. Everything. Gave me tips on the way home, made me feel confident enough to take the time to even give me notes and messages of some of the mistakes I made or how I could do better, and you know, let me believe in myself and let me believe in other people, and let me become a part of iHeartRadio intellectual radio family that let me make my own family. So from everybody at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio, happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for everybody for supporting me. And I'll be here for a while, guys. It's been another week of Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio. I'll let y'all next week. It's your boy, Kimo Sabe.
They don't know the half, breaking down halves, working on my math. They can't walk my path. Kimo Sabe, hard body. In my city, I'm in your lobby. They can't stop it. Tenfold copy. Them hitters, they lurking, they killing, they robbing.